Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas again! Ho, ho, ho! Have you been naughty or nice? I won't know. I know if you've been under the mistletoe. Or if you've been a dirty oh, 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 oh. I will send my elf, and they will find out what you put on the shelf. Find out, and you will know that they will tell me, and I will know I can see. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, what is that noise? Is that Saint Nick coming down the chimney? I don't know. If you get the cookies and milk for him, he gets Billy. Billy, I think Santa Claus is here. Billy. Oh, Billy. Oh. DLT is in the building. I know if you've been on your night, DLT. My elves tell me. I hope you've been a good boy. Oh my God. What is up, everybody? Hey, got your cookies and milk ready? Huh? Is this too loud? The festivities too loud? We're probably going to get in trouble anyways. If we've been naughty, someone's going to tell on us. They're going to say, oh, he has my Yule log video, and he's showing it to the world. But guess what? St. Nicholas Rain don't care. Yeah. It's Santa Claus, and Santa Claus, yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah. Merry Christmas, glitches, back at you. Oh, shit. Yeah. GDLT says, sorry, y'all been staking SHX for 4 years. Took some off the table. Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do, man. Also, a little Christmas thing is coming. It will be belated. It'll be early in the new year, I think it is. That the Gala nodes, founder nodes, will be NFTs, and you'll be able to sell that if you like too. Gee, yeah, stacking. It says stacking, not staking. Okay, stacking, not staking. Correction. Yes, G licked his ice cream. That's a good thing to do. All right, well, yeah, we're probably going to get in trouble for having this little soiree we have here. All right, so I hope everyone had a good week. I'm going to cut to the chase. And I'm going to open up the Christmas. Whoa. I thought I had peanut. Check them, dude. Check them at the door, boy. Make sure they ain't messing around. Right? Watch them, Louie. Oh, Merry Christmas. Come on in. Don't be shy. Come on in. Don't be a pussy. What are you, a pussy? This is the adult version of Christmas with Ray. Just so you all know. Entertainment purposes only. All right, so I imagine a lot of people are busy. A lot of people are busy out there in the glitching universe. And what do we have here? We have the man that is on the beat, he's on the street, and he might have some news for us and some cookies to eat. We've got GDLT.
What up, Brain? Appreciate you having me on, dude. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? Are you guys excited as we get closer to Christmas? Much love to y'all.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Such energy and good spirit in your voice. Thank you. So
yeah, man. I've unfortunately, it's one of my happier days today, but I have unfortunately come down with a sore throat at the same time. So I'd be a lot more bullish and excited for sure.
Yeah, I hear you there, man. Like it's that time of year when that, you know, and you never know what they're putting in the in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like to help out, to add to the festivities and your throat, right? Like, and the smog probably isn't helping.
No,
SMO.
yeah, exactly. And I've been hustling out here, man. So it's it is what it is. We push through. We win.
Right on, man. So it's good to have you come on, man. Appreciate that. G got safe.
Always good spending Friday night with Rain. How's it go?
Right on. Well, I need to do a real quick check, real quick, to see if something is still not working, and it looks like it is not working, and that is NF Tempo. NF Tempo is down. I've checked it on my phone. I checked it on multiple freaking browsers. I was going to be launching my NFTs tonight, my songs, and no doing, man. I spent quite a bit of time doing this. I'm going to explain my story here, and I'm going to add someone to the stage. Coming in from stage left is Nerdy.
Yeah, woohoo, nerdy.
Nerdy.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
So,
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Shout out to Nerdy, fellow crypto DJ, man. He doesn't care what crypto you hold. He just cares if you're making gains.
We don't care. It doesn't matter what you hold.
It doesn't matter what you hold as long as what you got holds you.
Exactly.
yeah, so the NF Tempo thing kind of sucked my Christmas jingle balls, and basically it, the beginning of the stream was going to be, that kind of stuff. I was going to give some NFTs away and and sell them and whatever, but it's crazy. So I actually did a mint early in the week, and probably midweek. I did a mint, and I made the mistake of doing 555, guys. 555 straight out the trailers, right? I was thinking, oh, well, that's the amount I want it to be, but I only want to mint so many right at a time. I go to mint 555, guys, and oh my God, I broke the internet. I broke fucking Zum Wallet. I broke NF Tempo. It was crazy, guys. Like, I was like, oh my God, what did I do? And I had all these signature things come in. They just kept coming in, dude, one after another to sign all these NFTs that were minting, right? Like, it was crazy, guys. So, needless to say, it was a failed mint on the first one. And like after the fourth NFT, it broke, right? It broke. And then also, I didn't know it broke. So I'm sitting there signing these NFTs, right? So I'm giving 12 drops, so like the 12 days of Christmas, 12 drops per fucking signature, right, of extra fee to do this. It's no big deal, but in the future maybe. So I'm doing this like over and over and over, I'm signing all these freaking NFTs, and finally I'm like, wait a minute. I go look, and I'm all, are these things even showing up? I go to NF Tempo, and there's only like 4 of them, right? Like, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I'm having all these problems. And yeah, so I get to work. I figured it out. It's real wonky. I have a lot of problems, but I get some NFTs on there, and then I put some other NFTs on there, right? And so then we get to where it's countdown. I got everything ready where I can pull it up on the browser and all that, show everybody. And then today, actually it was late last night, the website wouldn't even work. So anyways, that's my experience with my first NFT drops. You there, G? I think we lost everyone. We lost Nerdy and we lost G, it looks like. Maybe we're getting throttled because we're showing the Yule log. The Yule log's going too long. I don't know. Oh, man. All right. We're going to shut that off. All right. I'm back. What is up, good people? Rain here. We're going to jam some music. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to get in trouble. For showing that. Yeah, we'll probably get in trouble.
Man, I've been trying to play like I've been trying to do this kind of 24/7 stream for the Blue Crew to check out like our Blue Crew list and stuff on our channel. But anytime I put anything that says non-copyright music, I end up getting copyright strike, dude. So I can't like put any music on there. Like everything's copywritten. It sucks.
Are you serious? You're getting dinged for non-copyright music?
Yeah. And like I'm getting dinged for like every song on there. So I'm like, okay, this isn't truly non-copyright. Or I'll play like Blue Crew songs that the Blue Crew says I can play, like some XRP bags, some crypto tales, the country crypto song. And it's just like keeps marking me copyright. I don't know, man. I think I don't like being paranoid, but like I got a freaking target on my back for sure. Like just the amount of disrespect that my channel gets and my ex gets. And like I've been sharing gems, dude, like SHX for years, Solana for years, Thorium, right? You guys know we do our freaking research out here, and it's just like we're just being limited, and it sucks.
Yeah,
But hey, SHX hit 003. We're happy. We don't have to worry about rent for a couple of months. Feeling good.
Right on, man. So you're making it happen. This very prophetic or spiritual type of mind, and he goes by the name Woo Woo Dude. He basically talked about in this coming transition, because everyone's talking about this stuff. G, it don't matter what realm you're in or what thing that you're in, right? Like everyone keeps talking about, or if it's stumbling onto this transition, right? And he said that Spirit told him that you will need, at one point, you will need some cash, right? You'll need cash because if the ATMs or the banks aren't working, you'll need the cash, right? And then there'll come a point where you'll need the gold and the silver, right? Those would be like another thing that you might want, a staple that you might want to have.
Totally.
And then the third one was cryptocurrency. So, and he's actually made a lot of crypto calls, supposedly coming from Spirit, right? Like it's pretty wild. But anyways, that's how it triggered it in my mind what you were just saying, because right now you're using a little bit of that crypto ice cream lickage to make it to the next spot, right? Like to making shit happen, right? In this economy. This economy is so hard, man. Like that's one thing I didn't envision. I didn't envision a pause for almost 4 years. And yeah, it's been tough. So good to hear that you're surviving down there in freaking LA, which ain't no joke, man. Like, yo, SoCal ain't no joke. NorCal ain't no joke. It's expensive to live here. It would be expensive to live in a lesser expensive neighborhood, right? It don't matter where you live. It's going to be super expensive, right? Like, so, yeah, anyway.
Hey, and I mean, people, like I already said, I took some off of SHX, so they're like, dude, you took out way too early. Like, it's just beginning. And I'm like, dude, I've been stacking for like 3 to 4 years at 000 range. I've been waiting for this moment. And I'm going to take a look. Like, I still got some. I'm still holding some more SHX, but I'm going to take some off the table to make myself happy, set myself up for some other stuff in the future. There's still so many like bad actors out there in the crypto space. There's still so many things that are going to happen. Like, we're so early, and I agree that we're super early. But hey, another retracement is going to happen. I don't know when. Sure, SHX could go to a penny, and I'll be here licking my ice cream again at a penny, licking my ice cream at 5, licking in my ice cream at $1. I got plenty of SHX, so y'all don't worry about it.
Hey, G, everyone's rooting for you, bro, in the chat. Everyone's rooting for you, man. Like, that's awesome. Hey, we got other people. We got people's good peoples in the green room, ready to step up on stage, ready to share the mic, ready to celebrate some Christmas, whether you celebrate it or not. Celebrate tonight with us. Just do it. It's all right. It's all good. Just do it. All right, we got in this corner, we got LET. And we're not talking ET phone home, but maybe. I don't know. You tell me. In
What
this
up?
corner, we got Nerdy X. who's already been here, but he's back.
I'm
How
back.
are you, my brothers?
Good, how you
Ellie's the
doing?
dude, man.
How we doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Excited
Well-
that everybody's talking about SHX. Really excited about that.
Yeah, lucky we got in a 000.
Yep. Who knows if we'll ever see that again? Maybe we do. It is a high volatility crypto after all, but that was really nice. I got a shot of. I woke up with a sore throat this morning, and I got a shot of energy through me that made me forget about that sore throat for just a moment.
I don't know what's happening with this vote, G. There's a vote tomorrow, and then there could be a burn. So I don't think it's going down.
Yeah. Oh, and it's the burn's gonna most likely happen.
Wait, wasn't there
Very
voting
nice.
today?
I don't. Perhaps I don't know. I was working all day. I just got off work.
Yeah, whenever
I could have definitely influenced that vote though a little bit.
Are you going yes or no?
I'm voting yes for the burn for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I mean, why not? Like, if you're given an option to the community and you're saying, hey, do you guys want less tokens in the supply, but you still keep the amount that you have? Like, okay, yeah, please, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, doesn't it say there's like 6 billion in circulation and out of 100?
Yeah, I mean that's an interesting thing too, and it lets you know how similar they are with Ripple and like why Ripple's invested in them. Like these are like the only two cryptos that have like crazy escrow strategy stuff with their cryptos.
It's because Sean Bennett was working with Ripple.
Yep, he created the first XRPL fiat gateway. Dude's a king of the Blue Castle.
New Zealander.
He's a badass, man. He's a badass. Don't let that baby face fool you, dude. He's savage. Same thing with Tammy Camp. Don't let that pretty smile fool you either.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I was just
Yeah, you guys are talking like fucking foreign language to me.
I'm just looking at venture. Hang on, what is it? How does it go? For every dollar transacted through Stronghold payment method, top venture capital funds will earn SHX rewards.
All their partners are going to be who are using S8 or Stronghold USD earn SHX rewards.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 20 venture capital.
I wonder how much IBM has.
Like 20 venture capital funds that are using Stronghold payment method.
Let's go.
Isn't it funny how we went down the chart the other day on was it Alan's channel? And then next thing you know, the whole thing just pumps.
It's crazy, dude. I mean, I saw that 000. I saw it go from 000 or I mean 000 1,500 all the way up to 000 3,000. I was like, in a single day, it just jumped up that much. That is crazy.
Yeah, we're up like 300%. Most people already up like 6 times, 7 times.
Couple of
Dude,
weeks
it's-
ago, couple of weeks ago on your channel, you were saying it's 00006, 0007. You don't believe it's going to 0004. You better get in. You were saying it at 0006.
Yep. I mean, yeah, and at 000340. That's when we were with the blue crew in the hard days of summer there. I'm going to be a little quiet because I'm on the bus now, guys, so I'll just like listen in, okay?
How you doing, Nerdy?
Good, how you doing, bro?
Good man. And Mr. Rainman, the GOAT of all time. How's Lou Dog?
Oh, governance vote is from the
Doing good.
24th to the 29th. So
So we
didn't
got a
miss it
vote
yet.
from 24th to 29th. Okay.
Yeah, for the stronghold. What were you saying? What were you saying before that? Sorry.
I was just saying good day to Rain and Lou Dog.
How you doing? How's your Christmas going?
How's everyone in the chat? I'm not reading the chat. I'll have a look now. Hope everyone's doing well.
So, if you guys are going to vote, you have to use the Freighter wallet. Are we aware?
Oh, I'm not voting. I'm not voting.
Okay. G, I hope you're aware of that, right? If you use the Freighter wallet, and that's a web wallet, meaning that you have to do that on a computer.
Looks like G's gonna lick his ice cream and get a car. 2024. There you go.
Yeah, I said to him, we're getting a Lambo, not just a car.
Like, do you guys know? Like, you guys realize, like, if Stronghold hits $1, most of us are like stupid rich.
Multi-millionaires.
Bro, that's just with Stronghold. That's not including G-Bex. That's not including Songbird. That's not including Flare. That's like completely besides XRP or Casper or any of that stuff, right? This is like, okay, this is the money that we can spend while the other ones are just still racking up for years to come, you know?
Absolutely. That's because we've done our research, Nerdy.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much.
Did the research, connected the dots. I mean, Stronghold was an obvious buy because it's IBM, Stellar. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, so Stronghold, XDC, Casper, Algo, XLM, A0, like these ones are H-Bar, WASPay, GBEX, like these ones are no-brainers because they're literally all connected. Like literally they're all connected. Like the same people that worked at IBM is part of all these projects. Like it's crazy.
Well, I haven't got into WASPay, so I missed
So
out.
the WASPay is directly connected to MasterCard. Like directly connected to MasterCard.
I know,
Directly.
and all the pilgrims.
Yeah.
All the pilgrims in Saudi Arabia are going to be using it. I know.
Yeah,
I missed
man,
out.
it's gonna be crazy. Like this is not even including like the Energy Web or the Alliance Block or like the Morpheus networks. Like it's not including none of that. Like it's insane.
I don't
man.
know. 20,
It's insane.
20
man.
billion, 20 billion GBEX will be okay.
Bro, you don't even have to touch anything else, right? Because it's like I wrote a post today talking about how like these networks are natively compliant with standards, and not just that, they're becoming interoperable with one of like each other. So it's like you have standard bodies that are now becoming interoperable with each other, using blockchain as the middleman gateway to do that. Like, do people even understand how much money is about to flow, bro? We're talking like trillions of dollars, bro, on every day. Like, you can go to sleep and have more. Like, if you were to spend, like, for example, like G's talking about spending his stronghold, right? Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, even if you were to take out even like 10,000 stronghold and spend it, the money that he'll make from the rest of them it'll just, fill in the gap. So all right, that stuff's crazy.
Well,
man.
I was looking at when I was purchasing Stronghold. It was 0005. For $1 million Stronghold, I paid around 5,000 Stellar. Now it's around 20,000 Stellar to get the same amount.
Yeah, isn't that crazy, bro? Isn't that nuts? Like, most of us got in when it was like 6 zeros, 7 zeros, even 8 zeros. Here we are, like almost to a penny.
So Stronghold for you guys is like a meme coin. It sounds like getting in on a meme coin price.
Hell yeah!
Well, I'm not in this boat. I have no. I have no
Hell
horse, so.
yeah, Ray. Definitely. But think about this, right? It's the same sentiment that you can have right now towards Flare or Songbird, right? Because Songbird's dirt cheap, and I feel like Songbir's gonna flip Flare at some point in time because of liquidity, right?
Hold on a second. Rob Nichols says I'm here. Island Thunder. Who's Island Thunder? Sorry I'm late. Who needs more info about NF Tempo? I do, because I tried to I was going to launch my stream was going to be about, some of it was going to be about NFTs. I was going to give some away and, announce that I had NFTs on NF Tempo, and it freaking broke. So I haven't been able to use it all day on all kinds of different browsers. Anyways, yeah, not happy about it. I broke that shit during the week too. I launched like 555 freaking NFTs, not thinking that that's what I was doing, right? Like not knowing what I was doing on there, and I was freaking signing. I was telling G earlier, I was signing one after another, and I realized I broke freaking NF Tempo, or I broke Gum or something, man. It was nuts. So yeah, anyways.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what Rob Nichols was saying about NF Tempo. I need some help on it though.
Well, the Stronghold all-time high was around 5 cents US, so it's still a good buy.
Hell yeah, it is. The thing about me is that when I first got into crypto, I would start doing my research, and the first thing that I stumbled upon besides Ripple was Stellar, and all the connections that I was like, I'm a huge fan of Stellar. I've always been a fan of Stellar. Like, I'm probably like a huge Stellar maxi, to be honest, because I really care about this project, bro. Like, to be honest, like I have like, for me, Stellar and XRP, I feel the same about. Like, even with XTC, I all feel the same about. But like, Stellar holds a special place in my heart because I know for a fact, like, it's stable. Like, it's not going nowhere. Like, it's one of those networks that you did enough research to know that it's a treasury coin, right? It's something that's going to be used with governments, and it's IBM's main fork to blockchain, right? It's Stellar. So yeah, but like, I have like ICE votes, like down vote ICE, govern ICE, regular ICE, up vote ICE, like random ass things that have to do with Stellar. I'm still holding. I have staking. I have like staking for Quant. I mean, not for Quant, but for Aqua. That goes all the way into like 2028 and stuff like that. So,
what's funny, dude, is that I remember arguing with people years ago about Stellar and IBM, and you know what the fucking comments were, guys? Oh, what the hell? That ain't shit, man. IBM's an old ass company. Look at their stock, right? What have they done lately? Just talking so much trash, right? Like, people didn't get it, man. They still don't get it. A lot of people still don't get it about Stellar. And guess what about Stellar? They're going to have smart contracts probably before XRP does, or Ripple.
Bro, you know what? I don't doubt it, to be honest. Like, for real, like, Rain, honestly, the connection that Stellar has, it's gonna for sure, like, this is the reason why Stronghold is pumping, right? Because there's a direct connection to IBM. It has a direct, it's on the Nacho board. It has a direct, it's like, it oversees a lot of things. Like, we already know, right? So that's what's like, but these pumps are not just like any other pumps. These are sustainable. Like someone said in the comments, like, these are not memes. They have utility. Well, that's the whole, like, that's what makes it so exciting, is that it's going to keep going up and it's never going to stop, right? That's dope. I like that. I like that.
When they flip that switch and when everything's like 2-3 years and continuing on to 2030, this is just going to go up and up. Yeah. It's not going to be the same market now.
No, man. Like it's a solid pump. Like it's gonna sustain its pumpingness.
More value will go onto the networks, and it's just going to.
And that's because, like, a lot of these companies, like Stronghold, for example, blockchain is it's an addition to their business model. Like they don't need it, right? But they just added it onto their business because it unlocked their business to become more profitable, right? So that's what makes it so exciting is that they already have the client base, and they already had the client base. So it's like with other blockchains that are starting up, that are the startups, they have to find the client base. But on the other hand, the stronghold, they already had it. So it's been a stable thing from the start.
Uncle Buster, I'll flip it, mate. Let the new year pass. Let's celebrate the holiday season, and then I'll flip it after. Before 10th of January, I'm flipping it.
Flip it!
Hey, so if anyone has any info on NF Tempo and why the site isn't working for me, please let me know. Totally bummed out my my whole freaking presentation, but that's all right. We go live and we just fucking do it. We don't even think about it. We just do it. But anyways, I put a lot of effort into that shit, man, and now it's broken. So
there's only one reason why.
What's that?
There's only one reason why.
Why?
Titties.
Liquidity titties?
Liquidity titties, bro. Liquidity titties.
Right on. What's up, Buster? How you doing, man? Yeah, so
I have to flip it.
What?
Don't I have to flip it down because I'm in Australia? Because I am down, we have to flip it up.
Right, guys says liquidity titties.
Hey, Rain, I was watching that new Rebel Moon movie. I'm like, I just started it. I'm not too much into it. But, bro, it's more like of a D class because they're talking about different planets and all this different stuff and how one species has a mothership and is taking over other one. It's hella crazy, bro.
Well,
it's everything that we talk about, bro. Yeah.
Hold on, what show is this? Tell me.
Rebel Moon. It's by Jack Snyder. It's a new thing on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't have Netflix, but so yeah, a lot of stuff we're talking about, it could be true and could maybe not be true, but there's a lot of misinformation out there, though, guys. Remember that too. But a lot of the stuff that seems so out there and wild and so sci-fi is actually our reality, and then our reality is actually what is fake. That's the real mind blower.
Exactly. Like that's exactly what the Truman, like you just described the Truman Show, right? Like that's exactly what the Truman Show was about.
I just ordered this from Florida. Because next year, 2024 is year of the dragon, so give us some good luck.
Yeah, Ripple Milk, Bobby Townsend, Ripple Milk. He says, from now on, we should refer to liquidity as milk. Milk and honey, dude, straight up out of the Bible, land of milk and honey.
And what do you get? You get gold. You get gold liquidity. Liquidity titties.
Gold! I lost my package in a smelting accident, and it's now covered in gold.
I love gold.
Laser beams on their forehead. Study don't. Study don't. Mini-me. You complete me, mini-me. You complete me, mini-me.
I like when he goes, Scotty, you're such a loser, Scotty.
Scotty don't. He's all $1 million, right? And then the fucking one guy's up. Dr. Evil, our equity company does far more. We do billions of dollars a year, Dr. Equity or Dr. Evil, whatever. I forget that one. That was pretty cool. Oh my God. Cool. Did I put this up here? Here it says Ripple is now a dairy farm. Oh my God, dude. Hold on. We got more. We got to get through this chat real quick here. Water is an absolute necessity, so is XRP. And I would say you got guys, you got to include XLM in there, man. I'm telling you, because I was watching this guy today, and he was making some good points on how, whether you agree with it or not, whether we agree with the situation or not, but over there in the U, over there where all the crazy shit's been happening, and all the battling in the U, Stellar has been working to get aid to people, right? Well, I think it was a way to test the new system that's coming, right? So by testing it was basically, we'll move aid to help people, that are on the ground, the people, the folks. But not only that, we're going to do this. We're going to subsidize them this. We're going to give them allowance. We're going to, what I mean? Like, we're going to pay for this. We're going to pay for that. So they actually, not only did they use it as a donation type of rail, they used it as a UBI type rail. So I do believe that these things are happening, and what they're called, who knows, guys? Like, they could call it UBI, but I still call it Nasara, But they probably
Is it
call
UBI
it.
or is it guaranteed basic income?
Yeah. Yes. So basically, they're already running the models, right? They've been running the models. They ran them in California, still running them here. They're running them in freaking Chicago. They're running them all over the world, guys. And you got to think about it like this. So you have the products, right? You have the products. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the product so much. It's who is running it, who is behind it. So maybe somewhere in the world, you're going to have some bad government or some bad organization running that government that's going to have a CBDC. They're going to control everything. They're going to see everything. They're going to delete your money. It's going to be deletable money, meaning that if you don't spend it fast enough, it will disappear. But that's not going to be everywhere, right? And you're going to have these shining cities of hope around the world, I think, where they're doing it right. And another thing to add, just like I was arguing, maybe in some states you might have like a CBD or CBDC kind of thing, and then other states you'll have something different, right? It's no different than what the blue states are doing right now. I think all of them are going to do it. They're all going to take DJT off the ballot. It's going to be like that. We're going to have it's going to be like a broken pallet. The United States will be like a broken pallet through the politics and the financial system, I think. And then eventually it will like be consumed by the one that wins out, which I think is the good system. But you do have the states doing their own thing. Anyways, I did kind of go on a rant there. But anyways.
G'day, Alan. Padre Alan.
I think all the blue states guys are going to take DJT off the ballot. I'm not kidding. It's exactly what they did to Lincoln.
It's all a show. It's all a show. Come on. It's all a show. It's all a show.
I don't care if it's a show. We're living in it, man. Right? Like, I'm just saying, that's what's coming. You don't live in America, so this isn't going to affect you. But I live in the spot that's probably going to do it. Like, so I'm just putting that out there. What's that?
We have shadow government, and
I know that. You don't got to tell me that, dude.
I know. So it's all a show. Whatever they're doing, it's not real. Even the war in Ukraine isn't real. They're cleaning up.
That's very real, but it has its flag the dog moments, yes. But it is very real. There are things happening there. Don't get that wrong. That's like saying there's nothing happening in the Middle East. That's like saying, that's all fake and that's all show. No, that's not real. That's not real to say that.
Absolutely, people are dying, but it's say in the war in the Russia and that the right people are dying, the Nazis. That's simple.
All right, I don't want to go into all that shit, man. I was just trying to talk about something that G brought up years ago, guys. He brought this up and we got in a fight because I got mad because I'm like, don't say that, don't manifest that. And it was basically, he foresaw the United States kind of like breaking up in a way, and the way he said it, I guess it was like, to me it would be more like a civil war, right? And we don't want that. But what I see and what I'm saying is, politically, the lines are being drawn, and this is real. This is a reality. Okay, so we're gonna see shit this year coming up. It's gonna be fucking mind blowing. Like some of it's gonna be good, and some of it's gonna be bad. I'm just being real. But G did say that, right? And I didn't want to hear that. That was like in 21, right? So I do see it happening though, and it to me, everything we're seeing is temporary. Just like I said, the XRP thing is temporary, guys. Guess what? There's a window. You're not going to have decades and decades to hold XRP and do all these things everyone talks about. I don't believe that. All right. So I think eventually it'll get back to where it needs to be. Or if we do have it, it'll be drops, right? It'll be minimal amounts, right? Like, so there's windows to everything that's happening. And that's windows of time for bad and windows of time for good. So we're going to see things that make people wake up. They have to wake up. Not everyone's awake. Not everyone gets it. Tell someone that we're watching a movie and it might punch you in the face. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Like, I've been saying that shit for years. We were saying it so much that I don't even like saying it anymore. But central casting is real. Central casting is very freaking real. Right? What I was getting at was to kind of sum up kind of what G was looking at in a way. We're going to have the states actually act the way they're supposed to act, and some are going to act the way that they did when you had the blues against the grays. It was called the blues and the grays, right? You had freaking Confederates against the freaking I can't even think of them right now.
North and
United
South.
States. Whatever. Basically, I don't think it's going to get to the point of, a lot of the gloom and doomer is what they say. But we're going to have that separation. We really are. We're going to have it to where you can see the two sides. You can see the two options. And people are going to choose a side. And they're not going to all choose the side that wins. The side that wins is the side that's on good and freedom and sovereignty and all of that. But you have to be shown all the crazy shit first, right? I'm just saying, blue states are going to take him off the ballot. It's going to fucking happen. And I don't know how, but he's going to fucking win. Because guess what? I guess Lincoln did the same fucking thing. He won. He was not supposed to win. They tried to stop him. I'm telling you guys, you go look back into history. And there was only, 10 states that were the South, right, that rose up. So you had 10 states that tried to destroy the whole United States. You have the same thing happening right now, guys. Count the fucking states. I bet you it's pretty damn close. And the states may be different now. They reversed the map. They moved it all around. They figured out the electoral college. They're like, oh, if we take this one over, we win every time. If we take this one over, we win every time, right? So then what they did is they made everyone think that the southern Republican states were the Confederates. They made everyone think that they were the Confederates. The other way around. So
there we go.
I don't know, man. I got on a tangent, man.
No. You're all right.
Alrighty.
We're all pumped up.
It's alright.
Well, I'm not pumped up about freaking Stronghold, right? Like, I didn't even know about it. So, like, I'm sorry I missed out on you guys' excitement and you know what I mean? Like, so...
the future is bright.
I'm happy for you guys.
Well, this is what I say about GBEX. People are sleeping on GBEX. You better guess GBEX because it's going to pump as well when the time comes.
Got it. I can't wait for XDC to finally start making some moves, man. That one's lagging big time, and that ecosystem is going to boom with it for sure.
Did you see Singularity? It was around 5-6 cents, same as XDC, and it pumped up to 80 cents. That's exactly what XDC will do. That's
what these XDC, XRP, and XLM, they are going to pop hard. That's what they do. That's their history. People get impatient, they get frustrated, and then all of a sudden XRP goes from 30 cents to 95 cents in July. We have a retracement period. People are getting frustrated. They're losing hope. They're seeing all these other cryptos going up. They're chasing pumps. And then next thing you know, these X's are going to start to rise.
One day.
People don't know how to invest. They invest when they're seeing green candles. When they're seeing fat, long-ass green candles, they all of a sudden trick themselves into going, you know what, whatever, I'm in it for the long term anyway. So if it goes down, I don't care. I'm in it for the long term anyway. But are you really? Because once you start seeing it go red and it starts crashing on your ass and you're seeing your portfolio going down, are you really going to be holding through that? You know,
absolutely. If you know when it's crashing, you buy more.
Yep, exactly. I only buy deep reds, man. I learned my lessons the first the first bull cycle. I only buy deep reds.
One day everyone's gonna go to sleep, and they're gonna wake up, and you're gonna open up your accounts, and you're gonna look at it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm so rich!" It's gonna be the best feeling of your life.
I love that reverb. That's awesome.
You're gonna wake up and you're still thinking you're still asleep because you can't believe what you're looking at.
What's going on? Is this real? Is this a dream?
Oh no, they found me, guys. They found me with my SHX. Oh no.
Get him.
All right.
Get him. He got the bags.
Search him. Search his asshole for his ledger.
All right, sir. We need to bring out the head cap. We need to take his seed.
Oh no.
He has his seed phrase. Remember? Bring out the memory cap. We need to.
Hey, I have an answer for Kevin Land, and it's yes. If you know how to use it and not lose it, paper wallet is the best ever. That's a fact. That's old school, man. Anyways.
Love that.
You too.
Yeah, it's a fucking trip. Like,
everything will be blowing up. You know, like it's gonna be like on mainstream television. It's gonna make headlines. It's gonna be breaking news. XRP and XLM have just hit $1,000, and just a small percentage of people have just become trillionaires. Breaking news.
And then everybody in the masses is just gonna scroll up while other newbies are chasing the pump and buying $1,000 XRP. It's going to be great.
Everyone's been that those lucky bastards.
Hey.
They invested in this scam. Look at these guys. It's all rigged. Look at this. It's all rigged. Look at all these people. Look at all these fake investors. They make all this fake money. They shouldn't be happy making all this magic internet money. We need to hate on them for making internet money. I don't like how they made internet money. I wanted that internet money. Isn't it be crazy, bro? People are gonna be so sour, bro. Isn't it be nuts? They're gonna be like, bro, I try to tell you, but you call me this crazy fanatic. Yet here we are.
And like, people are like, you know, I know you know this, Nerdy. Like, it's just funny seeing, like, I love the crypto community because they're like kind of hive mind sometimes. So everybody's like, man, kudos to Solana. No. I got you. But they're like, man, kudos to Solana. Kudos to Solana for overcoming that FTX collapse and the leadership of Anatoly. Wow, what a great example of a project in this space. And I'm like, dude, just wait until like everybody's going, wow, amazing that Ripple and XRP was able to overcome the SEC. Like, I can't wait for that, man. All the ball licking that's going to be coming from that is going to be amazing.
Bro, it's going to be like, oh, in a national emergency. Breaking news, national emergency. President so-and-so, President Trump has declared Ripple a national security, a commodity, or something like that. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, the SEC case is over now. We need it. We need it now.
I can't wait, dude.
Bro, you know what it is? Bro, you know what it is? It's Uber all over again.
Is making for a long time.
Bro, it's literally Uber all over again. So remember during Uber, how during Uber and they came out. I think it was like in 2008 during their the whole crash and whatnot. But everyone said that their model, everyone's like, "Oh, your business model is wrong. Like it's not gonna work." But what happened is that their business model was decentralized, right? It didn't depend on them resourcing stuff. It's just other people depended on their model, right? And that's what made the company so profitable. It's like the same thing where Uber was a rapid adoption, right? Like in a matter of like a few years, Uber was everywhere, right? And then everyone was competing with Uber. Then you had Lyft and all these other things, right? And then through Uber, you're able to have like delivery service. You know, you were able to have all your Uber delivery, Uber Bites, whatever the hell it's called, right? But it wasn't until Uber came out with that whole damn thing, right? It's gonna be the same effect. It's going to be when Ripple gets the clarity or wins the case or whatever over in April or whatever. That's going to be the moment in time where the world adopts crypto assets and technologies, blockchain, the whole damn 9 yards, so freaking rapidly in the next 8 months, right into the year. You're going to be in a whole different world. Like the adoption is going to be so freaking rapid. Everyone's going to be like, how the hell did we get here? And all of a sudden, every single person's going to have their Walmart coin, fucking Amazon coin, and everything, bro. Everyone's going to have their own fucking coin, bro. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, I'm using Facebook coin. I'm using Coinbase coin. I'm using whatever coin. Oh, do you have any of these coins? And everyone's going to sound like us, but like crazier, right? Because everyone's going to be like, because it's going to be the same tribal mindset, but on a mass scale, bro. So it's going to be tribalism times 1,000, where everyone's going to be like, oh, fuck your coins. Well, my coins are better. But little do they know that they're all being transferred on Interledger, right? They're all being used through Stellar. They're all being used through like Stronghold. They're all being used to these things. But we're over here just like, ha, 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 ha. Argue, peasants, argue. We make more money. Keep using the chain. Bro, it's crazy. I don't know, just the dynamic of everything. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's unreal, man. And I mean, hey, I'm also of the thought that the way it could possibly go is we get another massive speculative cycle. Everybody in the world is like, like the world that you're just talking about there, Nerdy, and then they just collapse the hell out of Tether. They collapse the hell out of BTC, and then all these U.S., the U.S. dollar, the Chinese yen, all these global currencies become CBDCs facilitated through XRPL, and they become more powerful than ever. Like Chris Larson said, XRP will help the dollar be better. Bro, can't wait.
The whole money system, the monetary system itself will be better. The whole damn thing will be better for everybody. Like,
it's going to be amazing.
And we're going to be the one profiting off of all of it.
Hey, we kept the faith. We kept it strong. We deserve it.
Who's the crazy one now, bitch?
Oh, dude, that's my lesson learned here with SHX, man. I was like for years talking about SHX, feeling like a crazy person, kept talking about it. But I was like, no, gonna stick to the fundamentals, gonna stick to what we are researching. XRP community likes talking only about Flare and SGB. It's time they start talking about SHX. It's time they start and SHX has had longer partnerships with Ripple than Flare and SGB do, right? Corium and Solo are more committed to the XRPL ecosystem than Flare and SGB are. I'm so bullish on those, man.
Bro. And it's for the fact Ripple has an investing interest in Stronghold, right? Ellie.
Is
Ellie, what is showing us, bro?
Showing us, man.
Ellie, what is this, bro? Ellie.
That's when somebody could have bought 1 million Stronghold for 5,000 XLM. Now they need 20,000. So you have to pay 4 times, like say 8 months ago.
Ellie, would you sell your other nipple for one?
No, because I found this one. I never had any nipples. I found this one.
I'm just fucking.
Hey, G, do you like Flair? Pay me in XRPs. Saying you don't like Flair. Do you like it?
I mean, he knows me, man. He knows I'm like, I just don't like that XRP community treats it like a golden child within the XRP community when there's like other projects that are way more embedded and connected with XRPL, like Solo, Core, SHX, XX Token, Expector. Like there's way more. Like I feel like Flare is just like taking advantage of like communities and like they're, you know, trying to get attention to its project. And it's going to do well. Flare's going to make me some money and I'm going to be really excited about it. I just don't like how they change their mind all the time. It's not cool. They shouldn't be doing that. It's not right. Stick with your vision. Stick with your original vision that you had.
Well, I got to back up G because he sticks to his principles because he actually said the same thing about Gala, right? He called out Gala, and I'm like, what do you mean, G? You know, wow, man. You know, I'm all getting all, you know, bent out of shape and shit, right? And he's like, no, this, and this. And it was the same answer you just gave, basically. Core principles kind of thing and sticking to, you know, the vision and all that. I get it, yeah. I get it. Hey, everyone's different. Everyone believes in certain things. And some people hold till the end, right? They hold till the fucking shit gets shut down. Like, I held myself, Safe Moon, right, until those guys got taken to jail, right? Like, but I still believe those guys could come back. Did you guys know Safe Moon mooned like 98% the other day? Which I didn't understand. I don't know if it was fake or not, but anyways. Yeah, some people will hodl until the shit's worthless, right? Some people will sell because they see something maybe either wrong or they need to lick their ice cream. You know, and sometimes when you sell, you actually have an option to come back in later. If I would have known what I'd known from 22, I would have sold half my bag of XRP, guys. I would have sold it, enjoyed it, and then I would have bought back in at even probably cheaper, right, than I originally got in. So those are the things we've seen. That's why I've been trying to tell people for a while now that at some point you have to lick your ice cream, or maybe you don't. If you got it made that good, if you're not freaking hurting, if this fucking Biden economy isn't kicking you in the ball sack, right, then great, hodl. But if it's kicking you in the ball sack and you want to maybe lick your ice cream, do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I get it, man. Flair, they let me down. Did I lose my fire for Flair? Yeah, I did. But guess what? They could end up like Stronghold someday. And,
Right.
And we could all be going, wow, dude, Flair, right? Because we didn't give a fuck and we just held it, right? Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I just hold it.
And Flair's, I'll hold Flair till the end because like I made it passively. So if it makes me money, I'll celebrate and be like, hell yeah, Flair did its thing. I want to see what it does in a real world market, real utility, not just speculation. It's going to do well in speculation. Cryptos you hate, cryptos that are dead, cryptos that are memes are going to do well in the speculative cycle. You know, I want to see what happens when the real deal comes down. You know, that's what I want to see.
When Mullet's saying the real deal now, and if you guys ain't holding them, I guess you guys are suckers. My Confederate dollars will be worth something soon. Right? Like,
you ain't holding, you a sucker.
If you hold long enough, maybe the freaking $3 Bill Clinton dollar bills will be worth something. You know what I mean? Like, you hold a strong long enough.
Bro, hold
anyways,
on. I have a question.
Yeah,
where's all my plug-in people at? Where's all my plug-in fans? No plug-in fans?
What are you talking about, dude?
XDC plug-in, the Oracle of Zinfin? DLI? There's no fans?
Yeah, you guys are freaking talking like foreign languages.
I'm a fan, but I didn't get in.
Where's my prime numbers? No prime numbers? No prime numbers? Bro, what are we doing?
I was accumulating XDC, my brother.
Where's my StoreX homies at? No StoreX? Shout out to my No StoreX? No StoreX, bro.
Where's my Saitama family at? Where's my Saitama fam?
I'm with
Where's
you
my
on that,
last pay
Saul.
family at? Where's my last pay? No last pays? No Asparians?
I'm still wondering where my Safe Moon fam's at. Where you at?
Safe Moon money!
Where you at, Safe Moon? Where you at? Where you at, Safe Moon?
Dude, by the way, one of the sleepers that's part of the XTC community that I've been talking about recently that they just recently integrated with XTC is Anchor, ANKR. It's at around like 2 pennies or 3 pennies.
Bro.
That's a new one. That's a new addition to the XTC community right there. Keep an eye out.
What plugin is, just to give everyone a rough overview of what plugin is and what they're trying to do, is a replacement. They're challenging. They are an oracle, meaning that to do the same damn thing that Chainlink does, but better, faster, and more secure.
That just reminded me, Band Protocol, an oracle from the Cosmos ecosystem, is integrated with XRPL now too. So keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, like there's so in the space, there are mainstream tokens that are still generation 1 or generation 2 blockchains. There are generation 3 and generation 4 and beyond blockchains that have been developed, that are around, that solve a lot of problems that all these Gen 1 and Gen 2 networks have. And that's something that people do not understand.
Hey, so check it out. XRP would be one of those Gen 1s, right? They're one of the original OG dogs. Like,
yeah,
right?
but XLS 38D makes it a Gen 3 and above because it's smart contracts.
You're talking, exactly. Well, smart contract, yeah. But what I was going to say, what I was going to lead into is that, well, you had Crypto Eddie talking about it, where she said that the AMM on the XRP ledger, I guess they were running it or whatever, and it was doing better than that one. What's the Uniswap, right? Uniswap. So it kind of was surprising to me because, well, I guess maybe not, because Uniswap is using Ethereum, right? Ethereum stuff. So I mean, I guess it would be very easy. In a way, it'd be easy to compete with that because the gas fees are so ridiculous. But it just shows you that they can go up against the big dogs, which is Uniswap, right? Come on, think about how big that thing was during the last bull run. But yeah, so I think what it is you have Vitalik, the frickin' alien from space, who stole some technology, and he got first, mover advantage. But what's going to happen is I think you're going to have that horse in the race that's been there and has kind of been pacing itself, and then it's going to come up and it's going to pass a lot of them, man. And I think the other horse is going to be XLM with it. So it's going to be XRP and XLM passing up all the other ones that got first mover advantage. Even though XRP or even though Ripple had technologies for these things that ended up, beating them to the punch, they were stolen or just they weren't utilized, right? And most people didn't know about them. Well, it's all coming out now. So it's kind of cool that everyone's like, oh yeah, they shot their wad. All they got's fucking, cross-border payments and this and that. They're done, right? They ain't doing anything else. There's no more utility. And it's like, no, boom, 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 boom. All this utility coming out of nowhere, so much that they can't even get all the people to agree on what to freaking launch, right? And that also shows how decentralized that system is of XRP Ledger. Because they can't just do whatever they want, right? So they may be, it's almost like America. We may be in last place, but we're not going to finish last. Okay, guys? That's a fact. I can tell you that all day long with crypto, with everything, right? Same thing. Those two coins.
Oh, sorry. Go on, Rain. Oh, what I was going to say, I mean, I don't know if the U.S. is going to be last either. It's going to be a level playing field, right? It's going to be the internet world. It's not going to be countries anymore. It's not going to be U.S. It's not going to be China. It's going to be the global market. Everybody's going to be a part of it. It's going to just be one. We'll all just be one. We're all on the level playing field. Everything's a third world country. Everything's a first world country. That's how it's going to be. It's a global marketplace.
Yeah, and the old system is being forced out. If you look at it, right, it's being forced out. Even though everyone, you got those guys that are what they call black pillars, right? That they go always to the gloom and doom. There's never no light at the end of the tunnel. It's the gloom and doom. Oh my God, end of the world. Oh my God, they're doing the same shit. Oh my God, they're going to take over. Oh, it's the same people they're taking over. Well, yeah, they're doing a lot of shit. But guess what? They don't win, and their system that they tried to set up is going to fail, right? Some places around the world it'll happen, like I said before, but it's most likely going to fail on an overall scale, right? And you're going to have more decentralization of countries than ever in history, probably. Argentina's going Bitcoin, right? So you're going to have that happen. Say what you will about Bitcoin, but guess what, guys? It's breaking barriers. It's breaking barriers, right? So there's enough room for everyone.
Yeah, and
for everyone, I don't know. I'm just saying,
I mean, we're still so damn early that we don't know what the face of the market is going to be for real. Like, we're talking, what's the face of the market right now? $2 trillion. We're talking like $100 trillion. Like, Bitcoin's not going to, I don't think Bitcoin is going to be number one forever. I think XRP, now with clarity, is going to catch a lot of people by surprise in the next bull cycle. It's going to be the number one. It's going to surpass BTC. People are going to flip. They're going to lose their shit, and they're going to try to do the same thing again like they did in 2017, 2018. They're going to try to crash the Bitcoin price to, crash XRP down, and it ain't going to work this time. It's not going to work this time.
Not going to work.
By the way,
I had documentation. I should go get it. I'm going to go get it. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Another gem that has made some good gains for the Blue Crew is the XX network. It's part of our Power 5, XRP, XLM, XDC, SHX, and XX. XX went up from 3 cents up to 13 cents now. Very excited, creating a side chain for the XRPL. Ripple is invested in Elixir, and they are super privacy focused and working with the BIS on Project Turbulent, I believe, on privacy focused CBDCs. XX Network is a major sleeper, and it's still undervalued at its price.
XX. Private measure on XRPL.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Man, I'm freaking sick, and I'm still bullish on I'm still hanging here, bullish as ever with y'all, man. Let's go, dude.
You can purchase these bath mats on eBay.
Oh, I like that.
I think this calls out for a shout out to GDLT. GDLT, we thank you and we appreciate you for all the knowledge. GDLT, we love you, my boy.
All right, so I got something to read.
Electronium.
I got something to read here that I don't know if it's been talked about lately or whatever, but we just have to look back in time to know the future. That's where we're at. So by saying that, this is back in 2018. In the first half of 2018, the Bank of Russia, Novosibirsk Innovative Laboratory conducted research on testing the possibility of cross-border settlements using the Ripple platform. The system technology assumed that the settlement participants had special accounts opened in national payment systems and addresses in the Ripple network. Reflection of operations in national payment systems could be performed both after each transfer and at the end of the trading day or at a certain intervals. Based on the research results, it was concluded that the Ripple platform can be considered as the basis for starting work on creating a system of cross-border settlements provided that the following organizational, legal, and technical issues are resolved. And it has all kinds of stuff in here, guys. Like it's freaking crazy. And then there's there's another one. And these are actual official documents. Let's see, hold on, wait a minute. All right. And then this one says, all right, basically they want you to do this freaking know your customer and all that. And it says the stated goals of the project developed on the they call it master chain platform, or to optimize economic costs subjects to information security and prevent cyber fraud. Oh, this is a good one right here. So this is one of the things that it was doing. It says in 2016, think of this, guys, 2016, going back even that far, the Bank of Russia and the largest Russian financial market participants created the FinTech Association. The founders of the FinTech Association were VTB Bank, Alpha Bank, Kiwi, and a number of leading financial technology companies. To conduct pilot projects, FinTech Association selected 4 projects that were developed on the Master Chain platform. And it says decentralized depository system for mortgage accounting, know your customer project to prevent fraudulent transactions, an electronic bank guarantee accounting system, and the launch of digital letters of credit system. And it says while executing the project of decentralized depository system for mortgage accounting, the main goal was to reduce the cost and time of operations for the accounting, storage, and securitization of mortgages. So that right there in 2016, and then in 2018, they're working with Ripple. They were talking about tokenizing assets back in 2016, mortgages to be exact. So I'm more bullish than ever. I don't care what coin you throw out there. I know what coins I got and hold. And yeah, we could get excited for all these other ones, but I think the 2 X coins that I like the most are going to be the most impressive. It's just going to take some time because our country fought it, right? The people that supposedly are in power right now, they're fighting it. The rest of the world is embracing it. But I know someone who also embraced it, and his initials are DJT. He embraced them. He embraced Ripple. Yes. Brought him into the White House with Secretary Treasury Mnuchin. Yes. The Mooch. Yes. True.
The Mooch.
Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, XRP and XLM will be the Pepsi and Coca-Cola of the future, without a doubt. So I don't blame it if you're only bullish on those two. And
I'm not,
yeah.
dude. I'm just saying, like, that you can't get any more deep dive on this shit. Everyone's deep dived the hell out of this stuff. Back in the day, there was no stellar deep divers, but I knew because I watched a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy. Now he saw the vision, right? 2017. And then I'm like, wait a minute. This is the freaking brother or the sister of XRP. And XRP is supposed to be this, or at the time it was Ripple. It's supposed to be this amazing coin, right? Banking coin, this and that. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, I'm on board, right? And then it was a fight. It was a fight for years, dude. Oh, Jeb McCaleb, screw Jeb McCaleb. It was always, everyone hated you. It was like bringing up Donald Trump if you brought up Stellar. If it wasn't XRP, you got jumped. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It was way more rowdy back in the day, even though there are spats, with some of the people in the space. It was way more rowdy, though, back in the day, in the beginning.
No, yeah, the tribalism was really hard back in the day. I mean, changing my name from GXRP to GDLT, I got so much flack for that, too. But, I mean, it wasn't that much. It's not like I have a lot of followers. Oh, it's Sex and a Dex and Globiance. Nice.
Can I talk about something real quick? Can we talk about token bound account ERC20s? I mean ERC 6551s. Do we know what that is? Does anyone know what ERC 6551 is? ERC 6551 is allowing you to have an NFT that also works as a wallet. that means that your NFT can hold other NFTs. Ain't that some shit? You can use your NFT to sign in to other accounts with your NFT. And on top of that, it can hold money. Your NFT now works as a wallet. Ain't that some shit?
Are you talking about, is this XRP or is this Ethereum?
This is Ethereum, bro. This is crazy.
All right. Well, you know, like
This
I
is
said,
crazy.
first mover advantage, right?
I mean, I
First
talk
mover
shit about
advantage.
Ethereum a lot.
I mean, once again, the
Rightfully so,
cryptos,
though, right? But this right here, this is dope.
Ethereum is a test net, I am convinced, but it will kill in the next bull cycle. The next bull cycle is a heavily speculative one.
Bro.
It's going to bring more masses to the fold than we saw last time. And then that's when we start seeing all the corruption with the ETH afterwards. The ETH stuff, I think, is like, you know how we just had FTX and Binance and Celsius and all these other kind of lower end cryptos getting taken down. I think after this next speculative bull cycle, it's like the big powerhouses getting taken down, like BTC,
Bro.
USDT, Ethereum.
So, I think you're 100% correct. I mean, we have to remember that Zenfin is about to replace Ethereum. I mean, we know that, right? I mean, it was purposely built for that, exact mission in mind, right? Now, you have ERC 6551 that allows you to basically create a tokenized IRA ETF. That's some shit. So you can literally have ETFs on a blockchain because it allows that to happen. You can basket things into one thing and sell it or trade it or do whatever on the blockchain now. This is crazy. This is what we were talking about. This is basket of currencies. That's exactly what an ETN is exactly that, right? This is how you tokenize things. Like, this is huge, guys.
Yep. Hell, man, I still believe in Solana because they still have that Greg kid and they're collaborating with Ripple, but you know, XRP community doesn't want to hear me on that one yet. I mean, they didn't want to hear me about SHX either, and we saw how that turned out. We saw how Solana turned out from $13 up to now.
Yeah.
I was calling Solana the real deal Ethereum. It has the greatest user experience so far in the crypto space. I don't care about your outages. I don't care about all this other stuff. It is doing. There's developers that want to work on it. I don't know the tech. Sure, there's outages, but why are developers still wanting to work on it then? Like, explain to me that.
Outages. They're not outages anymore. They solved it, and that's what people
wasn't
like.
it
They can't get over
$1,000?
that. They solved that shit, and they
Wasn't
fixed
it
it.
$1,000 though at one time?
I don't know, but the
No,
thing is
they-
that so someone's
So-
asked. Mullet asked.
300. Sorry, nerdy.
Oh, $300.
Around 330 Australian. 350.
Mullet asks, where does Solana fit? So whatever Ethereum does, Solana, Polygon, anything that EVM can do, right? Whatever's on Ethereum, other chains can do. That's what makes all this so bullish.
And once again, Ripple is collaborating with Solana. Ripple has offices dedicated to Solana. They have a Solana office, a Tezos office, a Polygon office, an Avalanche office. David Schwartz posted these 4 offices. And I was saying, hey, this might be a sign from David Schwartz. It was during the bear market. This might be a sign from David Schwartz that he's telling us, keep an eye out on these 4 for the next speculative bull cycle because they're Ripple collaborators. But, you know, hey, I get you. Hey, outages. Like, I'm not a savvy tech dude.
What do
I'm
they
not
all
going to
have in
pretend like
common?
I'm a savvy tech dude, right?
Damn Ripple collaborators. Damn it.
What does everything that G just said? What do all of those have in common? Is that all of
Fast,
those?
cheap transactions.
Okay, that too, but all of them have a different take on. So some of them have EPMs, some of them have ZK rollouts, some of them are using WASM, but they all are using. They're basically layer 2s, right? They're basically taking Ethereum, making it better, making it faster, making it more efficient, making it interoperable. So it's like, it doesn't matter if Ethereum goes or stays, right?
Right.
So
Right.
Ethereum can become a security. All the ERCs can just die and go away. But it doesn't mean that Ethereum, the network itself, as a company, goes away. It can still be
Right.
utilized as a test net. So people can still test their things, but eventually they're not going to want to test it because it's going to be so damn expensive, right? But it's still not going to go away though. But eventually it'll fade away when you have WASM and all these things that they're learning from Ethereum that is adopted onto WASM or whatever, and now you're just using that, or now you're just using Solana for that. And Solana. Okay, so the big thing about Solana that everyone's talking about is that Solana's coding is built upon or is working in tandem on top of Cosmos is IBC.
Benjamin.
Right, and that's what makes it so interoperable with all these other chains. Is for the fact that Atom itself, as a zero, already has all these chains already in its ecosystem. So building anything with Cosmos WASM is just automatically interoperable because of IBC, and that's pretty dope.
Yeah. And dude, Adam, the Atom team was at that Interledger Protocol Summit in 2019, along with SHX, along with F.N.W.R, and along with some other cryptos there. Like, I mean, dude, yeah, I'm excited for the future. Like, I think the future of crypto, like, I still think we got another speculative cycle. I'm really excited for that because that means like any crypto we have is going to do well. But then, yeah, once that real deal stuff happens, man, I'm really excited. There's so many crypto projects that are like paper projects. They're just like a white paper and a name, and they go up in value. And then there's like actual projects like a Solana, an Atom ecosystem, or a F.N.W.R protocol that actually have like a working technology that's trying to do something. Like, I'm excited about that.
Even if Solana is declared a security, it doesn't freaking matter, guys. They can still be used.
XRP was declared a security. What do these regulators know?
Right, but Solana was a security. That's the whole thing about Solana, right? It's like how they went about their whole IPO and all this other stuff, right? But at the end of the day, you're still utilizing the technology. That part still doesn't go away. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the token is still there.
You can still use the chain.
Hey, did you guys hear that they offered Ripple a couple settlements? The SEC, is that true?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I heard they offered him a couple settlements. Did they turn one down, and I don't know if they offered him another one? I don't know. That's what I heard. It's kind of wild. So much shit going on, dude. Can't keep up with all this fucking news. It's a lot.
I know I'm showing a lot of love to Solana right now. Once again, I'm not saying like go out there and buy Solana. I'm not a financial advisor. Like I was, I'm talking about like back in the day when it was $13 and nobody was believing that it can make you money. And then all of a sudden we're here close to $100 now. It's like, once again, even if you don't like the crypto or anything, like value is value. And if it's in the deep reds and it's an actual working technology, there's a real boat there. It's not a paper boat, So like, I don't know.
Apple wouldn't be teaming up with Render, and Render would have been migrating to Solana if they didn't know that it was going to be reliable and it's going to be around for a while. And then Render being part of that whole freaking alliance with Adobe and all them. Come on.
Hey, G, do you still do artist stuff? You still do computer like animation stuff?
I was doing you mean like the early days of our channel, doing those like montage clips and stuff?
No. Like you said you were doing lighting as that was like your trade, you know what I mean, like your fucking gift or whatever. What you were doing?
I mean, dude, I work like 3 or 4 different jobs. I stream obviously, and then I do assistant camera work for filmmaking. I'm a portrait photographer. and a what else? Photojournalist for newspapers.
Oh wow, dude, you're fucking awesome, bro. That's awesome. So like, you just made my day with all that shit. That's so epic. Like,
Right.
And I ride the bus, dude. I am in the muck with all of y'all here.
no,
Who did
you're
he
fucking.
just describe? He just described Peter Parker.
Yeah, that bro. You fucking
GLT is literally Spider-Man.
bro. You just fucking took that shit out of my head, dude, because I was thinking it, and then I was still having a conversation with you, and then you fucking said it, dude. That's weird. That is fucking, get out of my fucking head, nerdy.
I'm in your head, bro. I'm in your head, Ray.
Yeah, fucking web.
I'm in your head, Ray.
So, why I was asking is because I think you were doing like digital work for like lighting effects and stuff. So I was asking because they brought up render, and I know that they're using render to, I guess, to render videos or to render graphics and different things, right? So I thought that you would really be into that. Are you into that token or that project?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
it's for their metaverse. It's for Apple's using it for their headset. So
Yeah, I mean, how I found out about Render, a Blue Crew brought it up when it was sub 10 cents, dude. And they were like, hey, look out for Render. And I was like, dude, what is this token? Like, it has J.J. Abrams on it. This is like a scam token, without a doubt, right? I badmouthed it so bad, and I learned my lesson, never badmouth any crypto ever again. Because, you know, it'll make you gains in speculative markets either way. But Render token, it came back in our radar around, like, it mooned up to like $2, and we're like, dude, if this thing crashes again, we're going to get in on it. And Legendary, if Legendary is in the chat, him and I connect on Render a lot on our streams there. OTOY, the company behind Render, owns a building in downtown LA, and they're responsible for some of the most, like, the best graphics in the entertainment industry. So Render token definitely has a lot of traction that they can build off of what OTOY is doing, and you know, being used for high-end graphics processing, and then eventually, possibly in the future, like data storage.
Wow.
And that's why Nerdy was bringing up the Apple connections and things like that.
Yeah, well, it makes sense, dude. Like, and the reason why I asked you is because I knew you had some skills in that department, man, the digital realm.
Rain.
Awesome.
What's up? You doing? We have, brother. We have Octane Render. Octane is what Render and all that stuff is. And then we have Octane plus Unity. Then you have Octane Render Cloud. Then you have Orbix, which is next generation format for holographic media. Holographic, bro. And then you have Lightstage, which is Academy Award-winning scanning technology that digitally captures human faces with unparalleled accuracy. And then you have a help desk, and that's Render. And then they just joined an alliance. I can't find what the alliance is called, but it's some kind of Adobe alliance or something like that, bro. It's a big ass partnership.
Yeah, they're a sneaky one. The Render is definitely sneaky. Like, people are definitely sleeping on that one. They're getting hyped up about a lot of Solana ecosystem tokens, and I think Render is still a sleeper in that ecosystem for sure.
Hell yeah!
Shout out Crypto Tales. What's up? Legendary, everyone in the chat. Glenn Mullet, LEET in the chat. Yeah, even though he's on stage. Rain, what's up, Rain? Rain here.
I like cryptos that are necessities in a way. Like, without this crypto, this can't be done, or such and such can't be done. I say XRP is like water. It's an absolute necessity for the digital financial system. Render token, I think, is going to be an absolute necessity for, like, probably data storage or high-end graphics processing and storage. So I'm really excited for Render token.
All right,
for
Here's
sure.
a little inside news. It says this is from one of the Render members. The CEO. This is the CEO of a toy. It says Apple GPUs are a huge area of focus for me at this moment. The jump to 3 nanometers that I think Apple will be leveraging ahead of others will be the big one. Impactful for both AI and rendering at the edge and as a nodes on the network. That's crazy. So basically, Render's network ecosystem of GPU computing combined with the speed of Apple's chips, right, gives you instant graphics, bro, in scaling. So,
and with the speed of Solana.
yeah, so now you're streaming 1080p 4K, you know, Xbox or PlayStation 5 games to your Apple headset, right? And you're playing them in your reality headset with your spatial audio and all this other shit that Apple has. That's crazy.
Let's go.
Right on, everybody. Oh, Animal just showed up. I think Animal just showed up. Maybe I'm wrong. What's up, Animal? He says puff. Oh, lower levels lurking. He's puffing and probably not passing. He's just puffing.
He's not sharing.
No. Uncle Buster says, what's up, Crypto Tales?
Tell you the truth, that's probably how I got my sore throat, man, was just too much of the water pipe, bro.
Yeah. So hanging out at the hookah lounge?
Just weed, man. I'm not a hookah guy.
Yeah, I know, but like they should have hookah lounges that you can go burn herb. And I heard
definitely that would be great.
I forget where they were trying to do that. Was it here where they were trying to make it to where you could have ganja lounges?
Man, what a waste of weed that would be, though, man. Like hookah. I don't know if you ever tried it before, but putting weed in a hookah is kind of a waste.
I'm just like throwing shit. I'm just throwing shit out there. But I think there was a place in. I want to say it was in Oregon. I want to say this was years ago, and they had this deal where you paid $5 to get in, and you can go hang out there, right? And I think you got a little bit of herb with like that entry fee, and you could bring your own herb, something like that. And they probably had stuff you could buy, right? Like a micro, you know, they have the micro breweries, you have the micro growery, you know, whatever. Something like that. Like, I think they were trying to do that here, but I don't know. There's always someone that's bitching, you know, it's like trying to stop an opportunity for someone to make a cool spot. I don't know. And then you can have Ubers and shit waiting outside, right? Ready to fucking drive you guys out of there, you know? Yeah, Easy Allen says vape it. Vape the flower, don't burn it. That's what he says.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about vaping. I've heard some bad stuff, man, but maybe I'm misinformed.
Well, you might be thinking of like the oils, like, you know, that's the court of opinion still out on that one as far as oils. But if you're vaping dry herbs, it's actually better for you because all you're doing is you're heating it, you're baking it, right? And it brings the vapor out. So it's not burning it. It's actually better for you that way, but not. I wouldn't say that the oil is better for you. No, I wouldn't say using vape is better for you for just oil type stuff. No.
Like, dude, I take one hit of a bong or something, man. I'm good for like half the day, or next couple of days. I take one hit of a vape of weed. I want to hit it like an hour later. You know, like it doesn't really stick with you long, and you hit it more often than not. You know.
I take a hit of the meth pipe, one hit, and lasts me 7 days.
Hey, I just want to say one last thing about Render, and I'll get over the topic because I don't want Rain getting mad at me. But I
love Render.
Adobe has 30 million customers on Creative Cloud. They made it apparent that they're going to go all in on AI, and Render might offer their GPUs to provide their IP and all that stuff, because we know that John Knoll, he was the first customer of Render Network, and that was a connection between Adobe and Render, which is pretty huge,
dude. And Render's also got that one eye symbolism that the elite love using. And if they already got connections with the Hollywood industry, I mean,
Yeah, but that's all. That's
We'll
all I want to
see.
say. Rain, don't get mad at me. That was it. But
Hey,
I'm gonna go eat dinner.
I ain't getting mad.
I'm just messing with you, Rain.
I ain't
I
getting
like
mad.
talking with people.
Oh, bitches.
All right,
Let's go.
later, guys. I'm gonna go eat something.
Dude,
Yeah.
hey, when's Gala gonna burst, man? When is it gonna just like take us for a good long ride again, huh?
Yeah, so they have talked about maybe in this next bull run that Gala could see maybe 20 cents, you know, so maybe you lick your ice cream a little bit if you run on that node. And the nodes are going to be NFTs soon, so you'll be able to, you know, sell it. I don't know how much they're worth at this point, but I think that they'll be worth quite a bit in the future, you know. If you're following what they're doing, it'll blow your mind. If not, dude, if you're not following what they're doing, I could blow your mind real quick. They're basically on the Hyperledger fabric, and I think honestly they are one of the biggest competitors to in the future to an Ethereum. And I'll tell you why. Because Ethereum, it's limitless. It's limitless, guys. They have Ethereum fucking coming out of their ass, right? They print it till the cows come home. With Gala, there's 50 billion. And what they did is they burnt like 28 billion, I think it was. And then basically what that meant is it goes to the back of the line. It's basically to support the node holders. So that goes to the back of the line. There will never be more than 50 billion Gala. So that puts Gala between, this was explained by Bitbender Brink. He's the chief, whatever, the president or whatever of blockchain. He made that up, whatever. But anyways, he's one of the main guys. He said that Gala sits between Ethereum and Bitcoin because Bitcoin's limited supply, right? Ethereum's unlimited. Gala's 50 billion, will never be any more. But there's only 20 billion or so in circulation right now. Something like that. Another thing is they are pivoting away from just being considered like a metaverse coin or just entertainment. They are branching out to where with the Hyperledger, which is Linux, supposedly it's unlimited what you can do to it. So the amount of transactions are limitless. It's how many nodes do you want to spin up? So they're going to have channels. So each project will have its own channel. So if that project has a problem, or if they're trying to, like if they're having a lot of action, or they're doing wonky things, or they launch a meme coin, whatever it is, it's not going to affect the rest of the network. Like with Ethereum, if you have a meme coin launch and that thing goes like bonk, right? Like, or whatever it is launching on Ethereum, it screws the whole network up. So each channel is going to have its own thing that it can do. And they said that they have, which they'll probably be bringing out this year, coming up early, they have 50 press-worthy announcements to make as partnerships. And they have a shitload of people that are signing up to build on GalaChain. Another thing is they're doing these hackathons, and they're getting these projects that are going to be building on Gala. It's pretty cool, man. Like, I don't know. And I see, they said they have a huge, and that one's coming soon. They have a huge media company that's coming onto the platform. And I started saying, well, maybe it's freaking Universal, because they already have a deal with Universal with Battlestar Galactica to build a game on Gala, right?
And Walking Dead.
Right. Well, they own Walking Dead. They own that studio. They bought that.
Nice.
That's actually Gala. So some of the third parties, yeah.
Can I just say, Gala uses a hybrid consensus mechanism. So if it's got hybrid, it's the future.
I'm just saying, like, okay. So another thing I'll get at is this is what I was trying to get to is they are moving from. They're still going to do Gala music. They're still going to do Gala games. They're still going to do Gala film, but they're pivoting to enterprise level. Walmart's already using the Hyper-Fabric Ledger. I think that's what it's called. I keep mixing it up, but Walmart's already using it, and some other big companies are using it. But what Big Banner says is that you don't hear really anyone talking about it because it's not that sexy. The fucking supply chain isn't sexy, right? So he's all, well, that's what we're getting into. We're getting into enterprise grade level shit. And then also, if they have channels, if you think about like Universal, say Universal comes on and they have their own channel spun up, they could literally do their own nodes, right? Now they have their own network spun up, and they're not having to pay for and rely on Amazon services, right? So that's kind of what they're kind of going to that level with some of this stuff. And then I think Gala Film is a huge sleeper, but also Gala Music is a huge sleeper, and it's been getting big. And they just hired a new CEO for Gala Music that actually found Tupac and was in the music industry for over 30 years, but she hated the label type of business, the way they did business, right? So she sees the industry in a decentralized way. She's already making huge changes. And now what they're doing is they don't have like all these tiers for these different artists. If you come on their platform, you get 70 to their 30 split on any revenues when you join them, right? Like if you consider them like a label, there's no labels out there, G, that give a 70% split to the artist. Okay, none. They are going to take over. If they do the same thing with film, they're going to take over, and that's just with those three. And then games, they have games, so it's going to be huge. G, go ahead.
All it takes is one metaverse game built on blockchain to get some hype over the crypto Twitter space for a speculative cycle all of a sudden to move into metaverse again. And Gala is going to benefit big time. The Central Land is going to benefit big time. All these metaverse projects will start to rise and get their hype cycle again.
Right. And it very well could be Gala that does it, because the way the timing's working out, they have a game called Last Expedition. And this game is a AAA quality, and it's using the Unreal Engine 5, which is top level graphics. And they're looking at probably a launch next year. So it could be just in time for the bull market. And these guys are like Call of Duty level, been with so many studios. Yep. These guys are epic. And they're not a third party that's leaving Gala hanging.
That's the future, Ellie. That's the future. Eyes, ears, mouth, all covered up, man. In the metaverse.
Yeah, then I also forgot about the Voxverse, right? They are building that too, so that could be huge alone, right? Like
Ellie, you should just stream from now on with that helmet. And send me some tips with your wrist there. Yeah, there you go.
Right on. Anyways, I'm bullish on Gala. I'm bullish on them.
Yeah, man.
They're supposed to be releasing a roadmap to show the new direction that they're going. So they have things holding them back, just like X or Ripple does. Like they have a couple of third-party game developers that they're in lawsuits with because the game developer promised to have this game called Superior. It was supposed to launch already on Xbox, and they totally dropped the ball. So they have that going on. But the big one is between the two founders. There's a lawsuit between them, right? So they have the same similar fucking cloud over them like Ripple, right? Where it's holding both of those companies back. So when those lawsuits are gone on both those companies, it's gung ho at that point. I think Gala could do some huge things. So I'm excited. But hey, if you need to sell your node, you're gonna have a chance, bro. Here soon.
I'm gonna sell one of them for sure. I have two. I'm gonna sell one.
I think that's smart. I think hanging on to one is smart because then that way you get a chance to see, are you right about Gala? Are we right? Right? It could end up being a stronghold moment, and owning the node could be like literally you're printing, your fucking rent or you're printing whatever, right? Like that will be epic if it just reaches all-time high. Dude, I'm telling you. And guess what? There's also things coming for the Gala nodes where the more you hold your Gala and you're getting your points for your node, which gives you your rewards, right? They call it an allowance now. So we get an allowance, dude. But you're going to be able to, by holding Gala on the site, you're going to actually get rewarded for that like you had another node. You'll be able to actually earn another point, just like if you owned two nodes. Okay, so if you're not always dumping your Gala, you're doing it strategically, you're going to be able to freaking do pretty damn good, man. Like, that's what's coming. And you're going to get a gas fee for all of these projects that are going to spin up on the network. And I think what they're going to be doing is where you have to, I don't think they're calling it staking for like the company, but like when the company comes onto the chain and they spin up a channel, they're going to have to put Gala down to do that. And I think what that would be like almost like a, what do they call that? When you do rent, what the fuck do they call that when you do rent and you have to put a deposit? It'll be like a deposit. So they get around all that fucking staking type bullshit, right? Like the companies will probably have to do a deposit of Gala to be with them, right? And then what that does is that takes that Gala off of the fucking table. And Gala is being used as gas, right? And it's being used to purchase things and so on and so forth. So I don't know. Yeah. It's so big. You see what Ethereum did? I see it destroying that because it's so damn expensive with Ethereum stuff. The farther they get away from Ethereum, the better we are all. Like, I don't want to deal with Ethereum anymore. But being with Gala, I still do have to deal with Ethereum once in a while. Because some of their NFTs are on there. Anyways, that's what I do.
Nice. Dang, dude. Now everybody's talking about nodes, and it's making me want to remember this website that tells you all the prices for all these nodes. And I'm trying to remember them. But
yeah,
like my thing with nodes, though, with nodes and staking or NFT staking or any of that stuff, I think all the games, like, let's say there's a crypto like an SHX, there's no staking. I mean, unless you find like a certain way through a third party type of thing, but there's like no inherent staking just yet because there's no smart contracts for the platform. But this crypto still makes you a ridiculous amount of gains in a short period of time. Look at the 30-day or 90-day for SHX right now. And then let's say you're staking a certain crypto. Like, I feel like the gains level out either way. Like, I don't think there's like people go, oh man, you got to be staking so you can earn double the rewards. It's like, yeah, you get double the rewards of the crypto that you invested in and are staking in that's going up in price. But let's say, like, for example, Atom ecosystem. Atom doesn't have a lot of high volatility, but you get a bunch of airdrops for it. So everybody goes, oh man, you need Atom. But it's like, it's just making the same amount of gains that an SHX or something else would, but just in a different way. I think either way, it's like, I don't know, people get obsessed with nodes and staking. I'm like, dude, just owning crypto makes you gains. And like, yeah, staking the crypto can make you double that, but there's other cryptos that you don't stake that can just make as many gains as the ones that you are staking.
Animal says all nodes. Is that what you were thinking of?
Yes, all nodes, dude. All nodes. Thank you, bro.
All right, so I want to say something real quick. For all the people that don't know, the people that are running Gala nodes are actually supporting Web3. The Gala nodes have the biggest, it's not even close, the biggest amount of decentralized, computers or whatever, nodes running across the world are literally supporting all of Web3. I can't make that up. I didn't know it for the longest time, but Bitbender has been showing it many times. He shows the graph. and the closest one behind it is not even close, guys. It's like 3,000 nodes, and Gala has like 25,000. Some of them went offline, but they're all together like 50,000, right? But anyways, it's just kind of cool, and I didn't know that, right? Like, so Gala's doing some cool shit, and they don't get the recognition. I think it will at some point. We'll be all right. Hey, I was going to tell you, Crypto Tales. I want to show this real quick. Actually, I wanted to show this for Bags and Crypto Tales. See if I can find it here. Hold on. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it for some reason. Oh, there it is. Wait, hold on. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. Gala, here it is. No, it's the other one. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Yeah, so I was going to say that Gala Music right now is actually trying to show this one page. I'll just say it rather than trying to freaking share it because it ain't. I'm having a hard time finding it in there. Oops. So basically, Gala Music is onboarding artists right now. They have a new CEO. They're onboarding, and they're offering anyone that they join up with a 70-30 split on anything that's done like music or whatever. So I think right now is the best time if you're an artist that wants to get on Gala Music. I just want to throw that out there.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's some cool stuff happening, man.
Yeah, dude, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of. It's just great being in this space and just seeing the innovation being built out in front of us, you know, and just having a chance at all these at a very early stage. And just one of them. We just need one of them in order to make life-changing wealth.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, so, like you look at Gala, you look at some of these other projects that have one thing, right? They have one game, like Illuvium. Like they have like just, or it's one game, but it's like 2 or 3 games in one. That's it. That's all they got, right? And Gala has like all these games. They've got freaking music artists signed up, like 80 artists. They got films. Like any one of those things happens, man. Oh man, you're gonna be hearing. We're gonna be celebrating on here about Gala, man. You kidding me?
Yep.
Anyways,
it's gonna happen, dude. I got a feeling Gala. You know, all it takes is one metaverse game from any ecosystem to get the metaverse hype going.
Roger. What do you think, Ellie? Are you into Gala at all? You ever learned about that?
I'm not into Gala, but Gala will be the future. All right, anything with hybrid is the future. Yeah, there's no joke.
Crypto OG celebrating Stronghold with you guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like,
everyone was celebrating earlier, Crypto OG. Give him a shout out.
Like Mullet said, invest in certain cryptos.
Don't Crypto OG.
We can't invest in everything. So, yeah, what I've got is what I got. I wish I had everything. I wish I had Gala. I wish I had what Nerdy was talking about, PLI and WadSpay. But you can't get them all. It's not Pokemon.
Yeah, I can't invest anymore in crypto. I just can't do it. I have too many other things going on, and that I've diversified into over time. And this economy is fucking beat me over the head, man. Like it's been pretty rough.
Don't get me wrong. I have some cash left aside just in case in January we have a slight pullback. January, February, just before the Bitcoin halving, they bring it down. I will dump in again into Stellar and XRP.
Yep. And I do think last bull cycle there was a relief rally and then a major dump and then the real bull cycle began. I think it'll happen again. So I think either BTC ETF is going to get denied or something like that. or some bad news from regulators, and then, like you said, Ellie, it'll crash, and then the real bull cycle begins.
If that happens, I'm ready. If not, I'm ready. Yeah, you know.
Right. Beautiful.
Like Mullet said, don't be greedy. Got enough. If it does crash, it's a chance to buy more so we can sell earlier to have money to play around and still have whatever you got now to be a long hold.
Nice.
Are you guys all celebrating Christmas? Everyone celebrating Christmas?
Oh, I'm going tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so we've got a party. I'm going over to Filipino friends, and they usually throw a big party. So tomorrow's my day.
Oh, yeah. Some good food.
Yeah, good food. Adobo, pancit. They're going to have lechon. They're going to, yeah. But I won't be eating none of that. I don't eat anybody else's cooking because I can't afford anybody touching the food.
Oh,
I only cook whatever I touch, whatever I prepare. I prepare fresh beans. I soak them and then I eat eggs. I don't eat any foods that anybody's handled.
hey, G, you still writing, dude? I see a guitar back there. You still writing on guitar? Jamming?
Yeah, dude, I still jam with music, and
Nice.
I mean, there's a little surprise coming, hopefully within the week. You guys will find out soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's XRP community related for sure. Yeah, just a little throwback, but a little remix, if you will. We'll see what ends up happening.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. I'm excited for it though. I just I turned it in, and we'll see what ends up happening.
Right on. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up calling it here soon,
Alrighty.
and I'll be sending out a Merry Christmas to everyone. And I'm gonna, matter of fact, before we even close it out, hold on a second here. I don't know if I still have it. Hold on. Let's bring up this here. Yeah, let's bring this up.
All right, buddy. Catch you later.
All right. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle Lounge. I'm gonna set it up for after this.
Blue Castle Lounge?
Yeah, it's a stream I try to keep running like throughout the day, and just so XRP community could check out charts and hang out, or the Blue Crew.
Oh, yeah, I turn up to those and I say a few things.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. I appreciate you, Ellie. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no worries, my brother. It's not much, but I do what I can.
Yeah, man.
You've been throwing some fine DLT, some copies?
I gotta set up something like that, man.
Edward Gronkowski, what's up, man? How you doing? Merry Christmas! Yeah, get your hands warm up on the fire, kiddies. Don't get too close. Oh, don't get too close. Don't burn yourself. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Huh? Hold on. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! He's taking his clothes off. It's getting so hot for that fire.
It's getting so hot.
Hey, one more says, Rain here, thanks, bro. Merry Christmas to you, Lou Dog, and all the fam. Yeah, shout out to the whole fam. Appreciate everybody. Hope everyone stays safe. We've got a nude get together later. Oh, he's got his loofah sponge. His loofah sponge is under the tree.
Let's go.
Bobby Townsend says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Right? Merry Christmas. There, I said it. Take care, Ralph Cooper. Right on. Yeah, so I mean, dude, this year is flown by so fucking fast. This year, I think coming up is going to be wild, man. So let's be prepared for anything. You know?
Wish you guys all the best.
What's that?
Said I wish you guys all the best.
Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys later.
I
Blue
agree.
Castle Lounge.
All right, guys. We're gonna freaking let's see, what do we got? I guess we could just end it with that there. Oh, actually, we could end it with this. We could end it with this here.
Thanks for having us, Rain.
Thank you. I'm gonna I got something here I'm gonna put on real quick. Wait, hold on. I'm having a hard time here. This, where is it at? Yeah, I don't even know where. I'm having a hard time finding shit on here. Anyway,
Outro.
yeah, we'll just do an outro. We're just gonna close it out. Right on, everybody. You guys take care. Happy hodl days from Crypto Tales. Happy hodl days from all of us to all of you. Be safe. Enjoy. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Peace.
Merry Christmas, all.
All right.
Thank you for listening to F.N.W.R. Radio with Rain here. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Drive safe. Be responsible, good people. Thank you. Come again. Rain here. Rain out.